Okay, hi there, this is Will and time for a Wii review, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and you might be surprised to hear this review. So, well, actually first you get this like instructional DVD, Super Mario Galaxy 2 for beginners with the game. Well, that's nice, I guess. But, mm, well, it's the same. This is very similar to Super Mario Galaxy 1, the first one. And it's just better. Like there have been some improvements which just make the game better. So if you liked Super Mario Galaxy, then you will like this too. But if you didn't, then you will not probably like this. And that's the case with me as well. Like everyone was hyping the first Galaxy so much, and then when I played it myself, I was just like, well, it's a quality game, but still, like, it doesn't create any kind of spark. It doesn't feel like a Mario game should feel to me, because, well, the thing with these Galaxy games is that they are pretty much very different from the kind of gameplay design that Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine have. Like those games have these big open worlds for you to explore, and they also have a big hub from which you go to these worlds. And these separate worlds, they are very big, very open-ended. You just explore and find the stars. Well, not in these games. These games are very disjointed. Like they are totally different. In the first game, you have this hub world, well, a space station, but it's still very small. And in this game, you don't even have a hub. You just move from place to place, like stage to stage, like in any like NES Mario games, or well, Super Mario World, or well, Yoshi's Island even. So you just move from stage to stage. And well, it's a good thing because, well, the overall structure is this kind of disjointed level to level thing. So I don't think you even need a hub world. So it's a good improvement for these kind of games. But still, it's very different that these stages are not as big as open-ended, but they are more like go from point A to point B, or in some cases you might have more, like it seems that the levels are more open-ended, but they really aren't. Like they aren't as big like exploration places as in Sunshine or Mario 64. And that's the thing, like I like those kind of games like Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64, where you have these huge worlds to explore, but this is more like you're just having these skill challenges one after another. So there's not really any exploration there. So yeah, that just doesn't feel as fun to me as exploring the worlds. So that is probably the reason why I don't, well, I'm not that interested in these games, which is weird, like everyone else is hyping them. And well, yeah, they are good games, they are good platforming games, but it just, they are so different from Mario 64 and Sunshine. And well, the graphics are good. There are a ton of variety, like different places. Well, they're going, the stage is galaxies here. So you're going from galaxy to another. Well, which is actually very weird if you think about galaxies in real life are like freaking huge. And there is just this spaceship Mario, which is going from galaxy to another. So, yeah. Seems that Mario has like a really special spaceship or something, because he's like going really fast from galaxy to galaxy. If there were planets, then that would be a bit different, but no, they're galaxies. And okay, sound, yeah, it's good, like good tunes. I can probably remember a few of the tunes. It's the same as with Galaxy 1, but maybe a few tunes that I can remember, so it's good, but the same thing, it's weird that this doesn't like spark, doesn't like get etched into my memory so much as with Sunshine or Mario 64. So yeah, it's weird. Well, the gameplay, the controls are tight as you would suppose and as you would really want in a Mario game. Yeah, so that is like top notch as it should be. And also in this game, like what is different to the previous one, like Galaxy 1, you have these 2D sections. Like, well, it's a 3D game, but still you have like some of these sections which are in 2D. And they have actually been done very nicely. Like they're not just, okay, now we switch from like exploring around here to this 2D mode, but it's just like very creative, very well done, like nice to play. And yeah, there is no hub world in this, you just go from place to place. And yeah, the boss fights are diverse, there are different kinds of bosses, but still the Bowser thing, it's just like fighting Bowser again and again and again. That gets a bit repetitive, like could you just change that around? Like why do you have to fight the same kind, like same guy in like the similar kind of fights, like over and over again? Just change that. Like the other boss fights are like very creative and different from each other, so the same thing. If it's Bowser, then make it like different. And well, the lasting appeal, well, this game has like, is it 242 stars to get? And this like, you play this like the first time through and you get all the stars, and then there are like these more difficult stars for you to get. So it's a good thing, like good value for your money. As with Galaxy 1, there was this Luigi mode that you would basically have to, after getting all the stars first time, then the other time you will like play as Luigi, but you will get like have to get the stars, the same stars, the second time, and that is just like idiotic. Why would you do that? But in this, there are actually like new stars that you will get the second time. So that's how you should make a game. Like not make the player repeat all the same stuff again, but like give totally like new challenges. And well, I lost interest after finishing the game the first time, so I haven't gotten these like extra stars, but other people are saying that the last star in particular, it's freaking difficult to get. So so yeah, there is some real challenge in this game, which is nice. So yeah, well, what can I say overall? This and Galaxy 2, these are good games, of course. Well, they're from Nintendo, they're Mario games, and they follow that tradition that they are good, very polished titles. But it's just that, like, what kind of game do you like? And for some reason, and it's the exploration thing, that I like to have games where I explore stuff. Like, if I want pure platforming, then the new Super Mario Brothers type of games are good for that. But this is just like, yeah, it's more disjointed and it just doesn't interest me as much, because when you have like these little galaxies, they don't have as much personality Like you're just going through them from point A to B, as with if you have a world like the Bob on Battlefield, you're like exploring the place, getting to know the place, it has some character, it like starts to mean something to you, it gets familiar. But if you have just like these shorter places, then it just feels like you're going from place to place and that's it. It doesn't feel as good to me. So yeah, I like the Mario 64 Sunshine type of Mario games more than these two. But that's just me. So yeah, what would I say about this then? Like, well, personally, I like the exploration type Mario games. So I'm just these just there isn't a connection with these games for some reason. But like other people seem to be enjoying them. So yeah, if you like Mario games, then I'd say that at least give one of these a shot, and then you will see if you like them or not. But like if you didn't like the first Galaxy, then chances are that you won't like this either, because it's just very similar, just a bit better. But it's the same formula. So yeah. And that's the thing with these games, that these are good platforming games, but for my taste there is too much platforming. It's like in Sunshine you had these open big worlds, and then you had these kind of platforming segments which took part in the whatever Mario space with that awesome a cappella Mario theme there. So it seems like that they have just taken this platforming skill thing to an extreme here, that instead of having these like big personal or not personal, like these big worlds that have personality, like you go around them and you get to know them, and they get and give some kind of personality, that they have changed that kind of approach to this like point A to point B type of obstacle course thing. So in my opinion, it's not as like there's no so in my opinion there's not as much personality there. It's just like bland, going from place to place, and okay, now I'm here, now I'm there, but the place doesn't mean anything to you. You're just like going from here to there. So yeah, that's what I think, that these games have lost personality in the worlds, because they are much smaller. It's much more disjointed. So yeah, but that's just my opinion. So well, like me, I'm hoping that they actually make a Mario game that is more like Mario 64 and Sunshine in the future. Like that's what I want. I want the exploration. So yeah, hope that they will. So what would I give this? 8. That is my personal opinion. So because these games just don't connect with me. What can you do? They're quality games, so check them out and see for yourself, like how do you feel about them. But for me, it just doesn't connect. So 8. And if you have any questions or comments, then leave them below, and have a nice day. See ya.